What's up, everyone? So I'm gonna just do a quick recap of today's trades. I was not here the entire day, so I didn't get to put in as many trades today, but we did still get a few. To start off, we had the first trade of the day was VTNR. I took this one twice today. We were looking to take that VWAP dip. I saw it was not holding too amazing, right? It wasn't holding too well. So I did cut this one for a small loss. It was, I believe, less than 1%. So it was not anything too big. It wasn't a stock that I really liked, right? Because it just kept knifing down. At that point, we were just seeing a lot of weird price action on it. 11% knife coming right off that. So nothing too much on this one. We just took a small loss and we moved on. So let's head over to our other plays that we had today. SYRS. So we took this one at 650 break. So I was watching this one, had my eyes on it. Once we got that 650 break, that's when I took the entry. We're really just looking for a break above a certain daily level. Right here, I'm seeing there's a area that I really want to take it. It's also a psych level, so I'm looking to take an entry off that 6.50 break. So I do take it. We get a nice break above, right? Get a nice run. We get a dip down. It's not, it doesn't hit our stop loss, so we are still okay. We're forming higher lows, and then we get a breakout, and then later on in the day we get a nicer push up. So we're really just looking as long as this one just keeps forming higher lows, right? It's still in play. Lower volume throughout the day, but then we do get that nice push over $7. So this one was a nice 8 to 9% play. We weren't risking too much. I believe it was a 1 to 2% stop loss, so we weren't risking much, but we did get a nice run out of this later on in the day. Not a bad one. It was 5% here, and we ran all the way to 9-10% later on in the day. So it was a pretty nice move. Nothing big on it. So we played TEL. That was the next stock we played today. So TEL was a pretty simple play. I mean, what I saw on it was just that we're taking an entry off that break of a previous resistance. So I did take it right as we broke right above $4. I got a little cheaper entry than the one on the alert, but I did take this right here, right on the break. We got 403. Correct. So we did take the 403 entry. We wanted 415. Correct. But if you'll notice on the alert, I also said that 413 is going to be a pretty tough resistance range, right? We had it here and here. So it was a pre-market resistance range. It does not have enough strength to break it. So we mostly exited here, and the rest I just exited at 399. So break even area range, almost around there. So we did nothing too interesting on that one. Let's head over to our next trade. This was PIRS. This one was a beautiful textbook play. We saw this one was forming a wedge, right? Higher lows, lower highs. Beautiful breakout, and we get a nice 10, 11, 12, 13% push up. So it was a nice play. We just look to enter on that lower trend line as it's forming the higher lows. We cut if it breaks below the trend line, and we start scaling out right as it breaks above. So we do want to just follow that pattern, and we got a nice run up. So that was a pretty simple play too. Read. So this one was not a bad play to say. We did take that break of 115, right? We saw that it was testing it quite a lot, so we took 114 right before the break. We took it, it broke above to 118. I mean, it wasn't as strong of a breakout as we wanted. I mean, it was like 2-3% breakout. That was pretty much all we got. But still nothing bad. So that's all we really saw. The rest I just cut at break even once we couldn't break that. Once we couldn't hold that previous resistance as support. So then we took VTNR again. So this was the second time we took this trade. It was setting up pretty nicely, but just broke the lower trend line. So I got stop lossed out for like 1%. Nothing too big again. GOED. So GOED, this one was a pretty weird stock to say. We did see that it had gaps down all the way. This is what really caught my eye, even though we didn't fill the gaps. Seeing something dipping that much is going to be catching my eye and saying, okay, we have a pretty low risk, high reward. So I do want to take something like this. We take it at $8.15 right off this halt, right? And we get $8.15 fill. Get a nice run up to 926. That's around 14-15%. I mean, it was a quick trade, nothing really too crazy on it. we just got a pretty quick profit. So that's all that mattered on this one. Nothing really on the charts that I'm seeing other than gaps, right? We just had a 200% run in pre-market, 300%. So we did just see that, and that was pretty much it. So let's take a look at, and the last trade of the day we took was EXPR. So EXPR, we've been watching this one the entire day. I was talking about it in voice chat earlier. So as AMC was running, right, this one was lagging the entire day, and then we got a 13G filed in after hours. Beautiful push up. I mean, 14%. I took it. I cut it at break even because I realized, you know, maybe because all the sellers, I mean, all the buyers are pretty much out by then. So I did kind of cut that at break even. Nothing really important, but it was a pretty nice run up. If you caught that one in before market close, that was a pretty amazing play. I mean, if you're expecting that to run with AMC, you got lucky with that 13G. So that 13G just pushed it up a lot. So that's all there was really on it. And that was pretty much all we had today. Nothing crazy. I was out for most of the day, so I was trading on and off. I wasn't really paying attention to the screen. So it was a little weaker of a day. As far as that goes, try to end off the week tomorrow pretty strong. If you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to DM me, write a comment, or whatever it is, and I'll make sure to answer you guys' questions. So see you guys.